more of the want and the need of that affection not being the primary member of the relationship, shall we say.
But it's not about needing to be number one or needing the right title or sort of needing the glory. It's just needing to know that you have somebody who is yours and you're theirs and you're a support system for each other. And I think that's what's amazing about being in a relationship, is you have that one person who is obliged to take your calls and hold your hair back when you're being sick and go and buy your flu medicine. And I think that that's what's so amazing about monogamy, is you know exactly whose team you're on all the time.
But Helen, that's not for you, is it? That's not what you're all about.
Well, I mean, it's not so much monogamy that I'm against. I wouldn't want that polyamorous relationship that you describe.
Yeah, don't.
But I don't think it's as cut and dry as, you know, do we want like a lifelong monogamous relationship, or do we want this like open relationship where you go and sleep around with lots of people? So I'm in a relationship now, and that is monogamous. And every time I've been in a relationship where I've been in love, I've wanted to be monogamous, because I think that, you know, we are naturally, as humans, we do fall in love, and we do kind of only have eyes for the person that when we're like madly in love and it's all new, we're in that honeymoon like romantic phase, great, but that's just it, right? It's that newness when it's like, so
the honeymoon period.
The honeymoon period, which is lovely, just
Everyone
Valentine's,
loves that bit.
like Valentine's Day every day, right? So. But I've never been in a relationship for longer than 2 years, so I think it's that
Do you think you
bit.
get bored?
Which I do get bored. I have get bored. It's not so much as boredom. It's like I feel like my life gets put on hold a little bit. You know, I want to go off and have new adventures and discover new things after 2 years. So I'm in a relationship now, which is going very well. So I want it to last, just like everyone else.
And can I ask, what do they think of your thoughts? Because obviously you're now on national TV saying, you know, I'll get bored.
Are you in a relationship now?
That's it. It's communication's really important, and this is the exact point which I want to say, which is like, I think we have this view and these expectations on relationships that it has to last forever, and if it doesn't, it's a failure, and you know, you got to like move in with each other. And I think these days it's not so much the case that a relationship can't last forever, but I think we need to kind of relax the rules and be open to a different type of relationship. So for example, so my fear is that, okay, I haven't gone beyond a relationship of 2 years, so after you know, when it gets to that point where, you know, sex isn't as great and you're not kind of, it's not Valentine's every day, you've gone past that romance.
Toenail clippings.
We perhaps then need to be open to relaxing the rules. This is not necessarily just relaxing the rules on sexual monogamy, but perhaps just being a bit more free. I think so many couples these days like get their claws into each other, and it's like, okay, we're together now, you've got to come home at 12 o'clock from the pub, you know.
But is that not normal?
But I think that's the problem. I think the idea that around 2 years, 3 years, suddenly it's no more flowers and roses and it's all toenail clippings is, I think we're missold that, and I think that makes people think that somehow it's okay to behave like that. I've been with my partner for 3.5 years. I would never accept behaviour like that, and he wouldn't from me either. You know, we both still very much cook for each other, buy each other presents, go on dates, spend the whole weekend in bed sometimes. Like, it's really important, and if you can keep that going, it is harder. It doesn't have quite the same as when you're right at the beginning, but you can keep it going if you really try.
I think it's great if you have that, and absolutely for some people a lifelong relationship is brilliant, and for some people they want that long-term companionship. But this is, I think everyone is so different, and
it's
we
not
shouldn't
for you.
This is what Scarlett Johannson was saying, is that it's hard work, but there's all these pressures in society that you know, a relationship's got to last forever. And I think, you know, it's kind of okay to maybe open up a conversation and say, hey, you know what, we're together and I love you, but actually I've been offered a promotion in New York or whatever, and I'd like to go and do that for a year.